Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back for another sport commentary. This is going to be the third one I'm releasing on my channel. I'm going to be playing Bard this game. So unlike Seraphine, I'm actually way more familiar with Bard. But yeah, so it's Bard Samira against Nautilus Vayne. I really love Bard. I think he's super fun. He's really goofy looking. He's definitely a high skill cap champion, but if you want to learn a support who's really fun and feels really rewarding, when you master him, I highly recommend Bard. So I'm going to take Electrocute this game. Honestly, usually against this team comp, against a Vayne Nautilus, you would want to run Guardian typically, as when they engage on you, you get nuked pretty easily. Bard is fairly easy to kill. You're really squishy, so you have to play around that and keep that in mind. But yeah, for any of you guys who've watched my stream before, I'm sure you've seen me play Bard on stream. Bard and Nautilus are typically my go-to when BLITZCRANK is banned. But yeah, so first things first, I'm going to go over in the commentary are the chimes, which is Traveler's Call, Bard's passive. So basically, as you saw me go run around, pick those two little things up, little question marks will pop up on the map, and there'll be little chimes. Typically, they spawn around Bard, sometimes spawn the other side of the map as well. So for every 5 of those you pick up, your auto attack essentially gets empowered. So you'll start doing more damage, you'll have a slow, you'll have some kind of AoE. So you see this little guy behind me, this little meep. Basically, that's when you get I forget the exact number, but I think at 15 you get 2. But for every 5 you get a little buff. And after, that's one of the chimes, by the way, if you want to see on the mini-map right there too, on the Eve's head. So basically every 5 you get a little buff. It's a permanent buff too. So it's a really strong passive and it's important to play around. It can be a little difficult to play around because you don't want to go pick up chimes at like terrible moments. And that's kind of what distinguishes a good Bard player from a bad Bard player, is knowing when to get those. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool passive. It's kind of what makes Bard so strong is he's got this kind of infinite scaling with his passive. Similar to like Nasus or Vigar. So what you saw me try to do there is his Q. Basically how Cosmic Binding Bard's Q works is you'll shoot it at someone and it hits 2 people. The first target will be slowed and take damage. Second one, if it connects to a second one, the first and second target will both be stunned. Second target also gets slowed and takes damage. Well, actually doesn't get slowed because you're going to get stunned. But it goes through units, and whether it collides with another minion, collides with a... Wow, that was a really long-range hook. I was kind of hoping Samir would get a little more damage on the Vayne there, because Vayne kind of stepped out of place. Yeah, but you have to be careful with Bard's Q. It does have short range. But yeah, so as I was saying, it does stun. It's a really strong ability as well. It's a little buggy sometimes, too. The hitbox on it is literally like right there. I got the stun. I have to be careful because, like, as you saw, I did get hooked once and, like, I lost a lot of health. Had to use a potion. Thankfully, I do have some sustain with W. How Bard's W works is it drops a little shrine on the floor, and over time it grows and the heal gets bigger and bigger. If you pick it up immediately, you will still get healed, but the heal is not as strong. Man, they really gutted Samira. It just feels like she does so much less damage in lane now, too. I'm gonna drop this for her. Already out of mana, kind of just spam harassing. Trying to use my stacks as I can when he gets out of position. I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, you should be able to pick it up, no problem. Just grab one of the chimes. I'm gonna go walk up and auto him again. His hook is down. Get some poke on him. Use the stacks as well. Yeah, she definitely does significantly less damage than before. Bard is definitely a really strong champion all around. I do really enjoy playing him too. As I said before, he does feel really rewarding. Good poke, good everything really on him. That was a little way too greedy by me. I hard misstepped. Okay, she kills. I can't really... I can heal her. And I can slow main. Not much else I can do there. Trying to line up my Q here. I can't. I'm gonna have to flash, aren't I? Yeah, I have to flash. I'm not really sure why Evelyn went on the Scion. We could have killed the Vayne really easily. Vayne had no summoners. But she did go on the Scion, so we were kind of forced into, like, a bad spot there. I have to recall here. I'm really low. I'm gonna be going Imperial Mandate. Imperial Mandate is really, really good on Bard. I'm actually gonna rush Kindle Gems so I have a little more CC. I'm not too concerned about my damage right now. I more so just want to be able to, like, live longer and poke. I have shorter cooldowns. Okay. By the way, the max order for Bard is Q, W, and then E. Drop a heal there. Yeah, so as you see, I'm going back to lane right now. I know their ADC's on reset. There's support, probably him over here who hit that. I'm gonna grab these chimes because there's not really much else I can do right now. I procced my electrocute on him, some extra poke damage. Also, by the way, these last forever, I believe. Yeah, so they last forever. And you can only have 3 out at once, so it's always good to drop them in lane. Just to, like, basically in case you get in a trade and then you run back in lane and you're like, oh crap. You go back to full health. It's kind of like why Bard, part of V's so strong is his really good sustain. I was looking to rotate up there. I thought he was gonna... It's almost. I got the auto off. I hit the Q on Vayne. We might have actually been close to killing there. Scion's top, so we don't have to play too scared or anything. I'm still trying to poke where I can. Looking for those Qs that get the stuns. So as you see, like, the Empower autos do really solid damage. So it is good to play around those. The Nautilus matchup, hook matchups can be kind of tough for Bard. I'm going to do my best to run out of here. So we do trade 1 kill. Not too bad. I'm going to grab my chime here. I don't really have anything else I need to do right now. Trade 1 kill. I had a feeling he was going to come gank. This is a really good spot to ward. I probably should have warded sooner. A little late there. If I get Ignite, I can actually kill Vayne here. Because he's not... No, he's 6. Alright, never mind. I was going to say, he's not 6, and I can proc Electrocute and kind of kill him between the empowered autos and such. Yeah. I'm going to grab some of these chimes right now. I did freeze the wave. Leave the heal for Eve. I'm going to use this to see if... I wasn't sure if Nautilus warded. There, he warded. Let's get some poke off on him. I popped the bone plate. That was a terrible ward by me. Basically, I'm just trying to continue, like, pressure bot side. And just make it so we're safe as well. Don't have to stress about them too much. Dropping another shrine. Just trying to... I usually try to keep 2 up. And then have the third one if, like, mid-fight, just drop a little quick heal. But I try to keep 2 up at least, because you can only have 3 active at a time. Just kind of looking for poke where I can get it. Eve is definitely... Looks like this mid and Eve are having a really hard time. I do heal, like, the heals also do give you, like, a burst of move speed, too. So you will see me use them for that reason as well, like, if I'm trying to help her escape or move or so on and so forth. Like, quickly reposition. Looks like she's looking to reset. I mean, I can reset, too, and I can get, Battle Glass Mirror. Some AP. Nice, they're doing good mid. Is he out? Yeah, he's out. Alright. I'm gonna get this, buy pink wards, switch to oracles as well, restock up on wards. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna run down towards Drake. I want to get some vision around Drake. That is the most important objective right now. We're in a good spot to fight too. Samir's fairly strong, she's not too strong. I'm still, like, a little confused by Samira's numbers. Oh, also, Bard's E, it's basically a portal through walls and so on, and such. It's really nutty. I love it. It's a really cool ability. And then his ultimate is essentially a Zonya's. Like, you force your enemies into a Zonya state for 2.5 seconds. It's good for ganks or, like, lining up CC. See how I was able to... Sheep putters. I don't know why you would ever dash forward there, sir. Also, one thing to keep note of for, God. I was terrified. Why did he slice Glacial Augment? Alright. But yeah, so I dropped the portal there so, particularly her and I can escape. I wasn't anticipating him to immediately slow me, but it worked out. I'm gonna go Ninja Tabbies this game, or Seal Plated, whatever they renamed it. Because they have a lot of AD damage. It's good for me. Bard has pretty decent move speed. Also, in my runes, I do take, Relentless Hunter. So I do have a little extra bonus move speed, too. So I don't have to stress or anything. Hold on 1 second, I apologize, guys. Alright, there we go. So I was fixing something. Okay, he's doing alright. If I get to her, I can maybe force something here. I'm not sure where Sign is. I believe he's topside. So I'm going to try to grab some of my chimes that are in their jungle. Maybe even look for a gank on Lucian. Kled is, like, fairly low. He's going 10 Kled too. He doesn't have damage. So that... Really, this isn't a great gank angle. I honestly didn't realize I have a tank Kled. But yeah. So I'm going to go back bottom. Kind of just, like... Bard's really good at roaming between his E and just, like... Just chimes around the map, giving him move speed. I might die here. No, never mind. No, I actually might still die here. Because Lucian rotated too. I wasn't anticipating Lucian to also be there. So I kind of greeted there. I'm going to go back and finish my tier 2 boots. They're on Dragon. Sion ulted down bot too. So I'm going to grab the tier 2 boots and go back to lane. Also, another cool trick with Bard is you can E through the wall to just get back to lane faster. When you're going through the portal, you do have a bonus, like, move speed. Like, you're 33% faster. Allies are as well. Enemies can go through portals too, so do keep that in mind. But also, if your enemy goes through a portal, you can literally wait on the other side and instantly Q them against the wall, and they pretty much are just free kill. I'm gonna ult Vayne. She does not have... So Vayne did not have, She didn't have, Hold on, sorry. Okay. She didn't have Tumble there, so I went for the, ult on her. So you know when Vayne has used Tumble or not? Basically, Vayne's, like, biggest escape move is Tumble. Outside of, like, Flash and whatnot. So I knew she didn't have Tumble because of how her champion looked in that moment. Like, she's a little hunched over, like, ready to take that shot. Yeah, so I'm gonna help them shove. Wukong is... I thought Rayleigh was, like, really ahead, but I guess not. This guy needs help. He ulted out. I do get the stun. I want to get the E over the wall, so I'm not... I need to, like, put myself in a better position to where I'm not gonna get nuked. Also, keep in mind, Bard's autos do slow, so if you need to, like, peel for your ally, your passive does slow, and that's really helpful. I'm gonna grab some of these chimes that are in, like, awkward spots and get a deep ward while I can before I go back. So I'm gonna be going Imperial Mandate because, basically Imperial Mandate works. This guy gonna kill him? Nice! I think he's dead, though. Yeah, he lives. Nice. I'm gonna go Imperial Mandate. I'm also gonna grab 2 pink wards here, just for vision control. But so Imperial Mandate's really good on Bard because your auto slows and your Q slows. basically, it's really easy for all of your allies to proc Imperial Mandate. Yeah. And Bard scales really well with AP. So, I'm going to do that. I want to get some vision here as we've, like, now adjusted towards mid. Lucian kind of misplayed there. I shouldn't have yoinked. That was bad. I shouldn't have yoinked the cannon. That was kind of me being like, ooh, a cannon. Definitely don't want to yoink that from your ADC, though. Just doing some poke on Vayne. Should be okay. Nope. I'm not sure what he thought would happen. Again, my autos do slow. Kind of all just running at us. This is plat elo, so to remind you guys again. This isn't like challenge or anything. Main reason I'm doing these commentaries again is that, like, I want to give you guys a challenger point of view in the game on, like, what you're thinking, why I'm doing these things. I put the portal over there originally. He's gonna die. I can't do anything for him. The Wukong has ult. I put the portal over there originally because I did want to go for the chime over there. It's kind of unfortunate that he died. He did overstay. Maybe could have gotten the turret. I can look for a play here. He does have no ult. I am putting a pink here so I don't, like... Well, that's bad. Maybe I could have... I wanted to be careful so Wukong wouldn't, like, somehow jump on me. Or we're still gonna kill, though. No, we're not. No, we are not gonna kill. Sion is gonna sit in the bush and destroy his ult. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's not too bad. I was able to... Like, as you see, I do a lot of damage. I'm gonna go Demonic. Embrace second item. I do really like the way it feels on Bard. Also, it makes you tankier, which is nice. And just the stats on it. Just, like, the item in whole is really gross. Like, you start doing, like, ability burn damage similar to Leandri's. And on top of that, for everyone you're damaging, I also get tank stats. And that's really easy for Bard to, like, stack that up. Because of, from the passive, the chimes and whatnot, I have this pretty large spread AoE auto attack. So right now, I'm going towards Dragon because that's the objective that's up. I'm going to ping it. I would like to do it. Also, I'm grabbing all the chimes while I'm down here because I have a moment. Their team's not here. I know for a fact their team's not here. I've seen them all. Wukong is top. We're fine. We get this for free. Pretty much, they're seceding it. Also, you do get like you get a move speed buff from the chimes. It maxes out at 5 chimes. Or until you get hit or autoed, it goes away. It also only lasts for a short period of time. I'm grabbing all the chimes while I can really briefly. So I know Lucian's bot. I do need to kind of peel for Samir, but I also want to, like, go Shadow Kled. Meaning, like, I want to be there for him if they do something. I want to ping this. I want Eve to know we can make a play here. Kind of whiffed my ult really hard. I do still get the Q, though. So it's fine. I'm going to get blasted here. I literally can't move. Eve kind of griefed me. I kind of griefed myself. I should have walked away. Or I should have flashed. Okay. But yeah, I need to be more careful. I do need to be aware of that. Bard is really squishy. This Aurelia is just so fed, though. Nice. That's really good. We just got 5 for 3. Solid, but I should have positioned better. I shouldn't have gone so ham. I'm getting really cocky because I was 4-0. It is bad that I gave this shutdown. That was a 700 gold shutdown. Who did I give it to? To the Scion? Okay. He's going 80 Scion, too. Kled should be okay. Skills up on Vayne. Alright. But yeah, so you always want to ward around objectives. Only really objectives up now are... There's 4 minutes till Dragon. But there is Herald. Second Herald's not that important. First Herald's pretty important. But it's not worth ever, like, really throwing a game for Herald. Sometimes in high elo, too, or even, like, pro play sometimes, you'll see these teams go, like, crazy nuts to, like, get these Heralds. And it's not worth doing that. I'm pretty safe clearing this ward right now. It feels safe clearing wards as Bard and whatnot in your positioning because of your E. You do have to be careful when your E is down, though. I saw Scion bottom there. I am constantly looking at the minimap, so I have an idea of where the opponents are. So I'm not putting myself in a position where I would potentially get killed. You do want to be careful of that. I'm trying to keep, like, getting as many meeps as I can, too. Normally I'm warding over here because, like, yes, Baron's the next objective, but we're not really going to play too much around it. I have the basis of it pretty much warded. But right now, we're pretty ahead of them, and we're in a good spot to pressure, so... And they don't have a particularly fast Baron. Their Vayne is very behind. Or I'd be a little more scared. I do want to get a ward on it nonetheless. See them all over here. I have to be careful not to walk in blind here. I like to ward this. I think he might. Okay, this is good. We get Baron here. So I use the E here through that to, oh, this is GG. Well, hey, that's just kind of a quick game. But yeah, if you guys have, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about Bard, I'm more than happy to do another one of these. Please put the questions and comments in the section below. And yeah, man, I'll definitely get through to all of them. And thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holiday, happy new year. Oh, and don't forget, if you like the content, like and subscribe. But I kind of hate doing that, but I'm going to do it anyways. Much love, guys. Be safe out there, and have a lovely holiday season. Take care, everyone.